What do you want to talk about?
Wrestling! And here!
Wrestling?
Why?
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling.
Why? Why?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Why not? Why not?
It's fake.
Fake? What the hell are you talking about? Fake? It's not fake.
Fake.
Wrestling's not fake!
Okay, wrestling.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to night 2 of WWE SummerSlam 2025. Yes, like it's always been said, all past weekend, this is the first time they ran 2 nights of SummerSlam like they do WrestleMania now. And this was night 2 at the MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Uh, I gotta say, pretty good show. I had to eat my words, but I'll get to that later because Triple H did said you ain't seen nothing yet, but I'll explain all that later. Hey, help your boy out. Click on that like button. Leave a comment. What you think about this year's SummerSlam, or just be friendly and say hello. That all works for me. I'll say hello right back. In any language. Google Translate. It works most of the time. Anyways, if you're not a subscriber yet, be a champ and click on that subscribe button. That's all greatly appreciated. Now, with all that out of the way, let's freaking go. Night 2 SummerSlam. And it starts off with Tiger Lily Gold. You guess it, folks. No, haven't heard of these two females either. They did pretty good jobs. Their version of God Bless America. Attractive young ladies. But beyond this, I have no idea. But apparently, they're multi-platinum, copper, aluminum artists. Who am I to say? But yes, they did do God Bless America. After that, Triple H came out and said, "Hey, if you thought last night was something, you hadn't seen nothing yet." Now, of course, I'm sitting there thinking, it's like, man, he says that sometime, and sometimes ends up being like a Tony Khan big announcement, just flat. But like I said, I'll get to that later, where I had to eat my words on that one. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and admit that I was totally wrong. Maybe I should have paid attention to the rumors a little bit, but I didn't. But hey, it's more fun when you don't pay attention, right? But he left it off, asked the crowd, "Are you ready?" He said, "Are you ready?" Of course, the crowd responded, and kicking it off, first match of the night was a fatal three-way for the WWE Women's World Championship. It was Rhea Ripley, Io Sky facing the champion Naomi, and gosh, I forgot his name. I should have wrote it down. So bad, but uh, did not know this was her father. He played guitar for many a musician, including Kool in the Gang. Kool in the Gang was pretty cool back in the day, long time ago. Folks. Hey, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have uh, Apple Music or Amazon Music or Spotify. Check them out. Too bad back in the day. Anyway, like I said, this is a nice opener right here. I did say it. I know in the spot show this past Thursday, I did say this probably should be it, but I figured they'd do the cage match first, but they didn't. But hey, this was definitely the right call. Um, Naomi slipped out, thought she was going to say, "Hey, I'm the champ here. I'm just going to sit back. Y'all two go at it." Rhea and Io said, "Nah, not today, girl." So they went at it, took turns, working over on Naomi until a miscue where Rhea Ripley hit the big boot on Io Sky, almost took her head off with that one. Io Sky, again, what can you say about her? Uh, Her work in this match was spectacular. Hey, she works like a smaller, you know, female, smaller athlete, and therefore she's going to be the one selling a lot, and she knows how to spark that comeback and find underneath and everything else. So, uh, nothing but kind words to say about Io Sky. Um, but Naomi, like I said, she uh, got back in the groove of things. Then finally, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley finally regrouped themselves, took out Naomi for a little bit. Then they decided, hey, let's go at one on one together, and they did. Had a pretty good series of moves. Then got back to all three women going at it again. Rhea Ripley thought she had it won. Hit a avalanche riptide. Hold this guy up. One, two. Here comes Naomi sneaking from behind. Schoolgirl roll up. Using Rhea Ripley's trunks for extra leverage. One, two, three. The winner and still WWE Women's World Champion is Naomi. Well deserving. Good match. Hey, like I said before, great opener, good match. Got the people on their feet, got the people pumped up, and they stay that way for a good portion of the show. Next up, hey, another crowd pleaser here. The Street Profits versus DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns versus Fraxium versus Andrade and Ray Phoenix versus the White Six, the WWE Tag Team Champions. And this was a title match. Like I said, pretty good. I got some legends at ringside. Two of the three teams who were, I guess, originated the TLC match, the Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys. Of course, Christian and Edge. They work for AEW. Guess couldn't really have them spotted in the crowd or in a box or anything like that. But um, it is what it is. So the match jumped off. All the teams kind of attacked the White Six, Loomis and Gacy first, kind of knocked them out. And like I said, they started showing out with high flying moves, the dives. Uh, poor poor Joe Gacy here. Uh, the Street Profits did a double backdrop. He totally missed the ladder. Montel Ford just took him, threw him back in. Uh, then they gave him a double backdrop from the on the ladder. So the height, yeah, you missed it the first time. We're gonna make sure you hit that ladder this time. Yeah, crowd dug that one. Then, of course, we had the Eddie Guerrero thing. Uh, Ray Phoenix and Andrade did the Three Amigos, the hat trick suplex. Then we had some table action, of course. John Gargano hit a swinging DDT. Loomis hit a leg drop on Montez Ford, crashing through a table. Uh, I forgot this guy. One of the Faction members uh, hit the Spanish Fly. Phoenix with a frog splash. All kinds of craziness here. Women got involved in it, trying to help their teams out. Get the tag team titles from or climb the ladder, grab the belts for them, but it didn't work. And poor Candice LeRae, she had a big run of it when he or Tommaso knocked the ladder, causing her to fall. Crashed through another ladder, hell of a bump. Hopefully she's okay. Seemed like she was okay. Ain't heard about any injuries for her so far, but Hats off to that young lady for taking that bump. Speaking of Tommaso Ciampa, one of the factions was trying to I guess, do his version of the Edge thing, where you remember the first one where Edge speared Jeff Hardy as he was dangling, but Gargano a little too fast when curled on or kind of pulled himself up, totally missed it. They took him out. Um, look, like I said, looked cool doing it. Uh, then, like I said, everybody else started getting involved here. Here's uh, Bo Dallas getting involved here. Uncle Howdy. Oh, there we go. I remembered it. Uncle Howdy, he shoved DIY off the ladders. Finally, Casey and Loomis was able to take out Phoenix and Andrade. Climbed up, grabbed the grabbed the gold. Your winners and still WWE Tag Team Champions. Loomis and Gacy, members of the Wyatt Six. Next up, we got another title match here. It is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Stipulation is no count out, no DQ. There must be a winner. And if Lyra Valkyria loses, then she cannot challenge Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship as long as Becky Lynch is the champion. So, yes, Lyra Valkyria going against Becky Lynch, the man. Pretty good. I don't know if she did that on purpose or she kind of influenced him to do this on purpose. The yellow and red, because people are calling her Becky Hogan and all that good stuff. Uh, this ain't AEW. I'm pretty sure if they want her to do something, won't do it. But Lyra looked good. She, fought strong here. Even pulled out a big old crowbar as Becky Lynch pulled a kendo stick, and Becky didn't want none of that. But Becky Lynch wound up getting the advantage and absolutely started pulling out everything. Uh, Lots of tools being used. I'm serious, folks. Becky Lynch got a hold of a toolbox, used it, beat on her a little bit, got some zip ties out, tied Lyra's hands up, almost like handcuffing them. Took a wrench, beat on her with that. Grabbed a kendo stick, hung Lyra up on a turnbuckle, beat the hell out of that midsection of hers. Um, Lyra did get free eventually, uh, found a comeback, but Becky Lynch wound up somehow getting her trapped inside of a chair and put a whooping on her from then on out. Becky pulled a crowbar out again, was going to smash Lyra with it, but here's Bailey kind of saving Lyra Valkyria on that one. Becky was trying to talk Bailey and say, "Hey, you use it on her. Hey, come on, me and you, part of 4 horsewomen. Let's do this." But Bailey wouldn't do it. They go at it. Um, Becky is finally able to temporarily get rid of Bailey, but Lyra came from behind, hit Becky with a leg drop, putting her through a table. They get back in the ring. Bailey wrapped that chain around her fist, was aiming for Becky, but she ducked and wound up hitting poor Lyra Valkyria. Manhandle slam, 1, 2, 3, the winner, and still women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch. Of course, now the stipulation is Lyra can't challenge her for it until, uh, or for that championship until eventually Becky loses. Um, but it gives Lyra something to do now, and Bailey something to do. They can do a little feud with each other while Becky focuses on a new challenger. And it's that time for a they I think just about every championship got defended here. Um, I think the women's U.S. championship was the only one that didn't get defended. But this is a cage match for the United States Championship. Solo Sikoa, the champion, defending against Jacob Fatu. Man, these big boys just, it was a little snug, a little stiff, pretty much a brawl. Um, Fatu got the early advantage, all gas, no brakes. Then Solo took advantage of that, got him against the cage there, got hit, took the advantage a little bit. Then Jacob Fatu, he made a comeback, hit, a, hit the triple jump moonsault, two of them, only got a 2 count. Here comes the rest of the MFTs. They get involved. Jimmy Uso comes in to try and even things out a little bit. Uh, at one point, Talo Tonga would handcuff Jacob's hand to the top of the cage, but he was able to break free from that. Uh, Looked like he was going to try to punish Solo some more, but as Solo was trying escaping the cage, Jacob Fatu's head was stuck out a little bit too far. That allowed Tonga, excuse me, to kick the cage, hits Jacob in the noggin. Uh, Solo was able to escape and keeps the United States Championship. Uh, Jacob Fatu was able to get a little bit of revenge, hit a moonsault off the top rope against two of the members of the MFTs. Um, but nevertheless, Solo is still the United States champion. Not a great one, but a decent one. It's kind of one of those things where you should have let loose a little bit. I understand one try. I mean, because they did do some high risk maneuvers, but uh, it's because they had a little bit of blood the time before. Maybe this one should. I mean, you don't need to sit on the blocks, the 20 tables and syringes or anything like that. It's a good old fashioned fight. Both guys bleeding and everything. Then uh, didn't do all the smiles at the end of it. But it's one of those things that totally take away. Totally, not really, but it would still add a little something to it, in my opinion. Next up, for the Intercontinental Championship, the champion Dominic Mysterio defended against AJ Styles. AJ Styles coming out with a low rider wearing Eddie Guerrero inspired gear. Um, Crowd was a little split a little bit. You heard a little bit of Dirty Dom chants, a little AJ Styles chants. Uh, this was a bit of a, basically a Eddie, Guerrero tribute match. Uh, but they put their own little spin on it a little bit. AJ got the early advantage, then Dominic took over. Uh, AJ came back, went for a frog splash himself after a brain buster, but got nothing but knees. Of course, they did the chair play thing. Dominic got the referee's attention on the turnbuckle, grabbed a chair, hit the mat, fell over. AJ's like, "Nah, we're not doing that today." So he kind of tapped a little bit, or he didn't. Nah, he just kind of horse collar around his neck, laid down. Ref was like, "Hey, what happened here? How come you're both down?" And he just went buying it tonight. Um, old Eddie Guerrero move here. Dominic Mysterio unzipped his boot. AJ uh, popped in that calf crusher, excuse me. But Dominic was able to slip out. AJ almost hit the ref. This caused a moment of distraction that gave Dominic the opportunity to take that boot and just nailed AJ with it. Frog splash, 1, 2, 3. Winner and still Intercontinental Champion is Dominic Mysterio. Like I said on the spot show, my prediction was my hopeful prediction was AJ winning it. Come on, one last little title run before he has to retire. He could have, a couple pay per views later, drop it back to him. Um, AJ's. I guess they're like, nah, we'll just keep it on Dominique right now. But yeah, even my Thursday live stream this past week, I said, yeah, 98% sure Dominic's gonna win, but do hope that AJ would get a little get a win. I mean, Dominic's young; he's gonna have plenty of chances and plenty more reigns on championships, whether it be singles, tags, or whatever. Um, Stephanie McMahon came out. She announced that night two's crowd was 60,561, which made the weekend total of 113,722. Pretty sure most of those are repeat. Well, you probably got 7,000 more than the night before, I think. But yeah, it's a hell of a payday for a weekend's work, or a total weekend show. And you've seen Ticketmaster or whatever, or if you did go to the event, those tickets were not cheap. And this brings us to the main event of the weekend for the Undisputed Championship. Cody Rhodes, the challenger, going against John Cena, the last uh, champion, last whatever, the GOAT, 17 time. Nobody take that away from him. Of course, this was Street Fight Rules. Uh, on SmackDown, Cena announced, "Hey, you're gonna get the old John Cena," which kind of turned him babyface again. So he kind of had a babyface match. Uh, when they did the ring announcement, Cody drew a little bit of booze. Of course, Cena got a huge pop. We should all remember when Cena was in Cody's spot, people was, booed John Cena, but now eventually like, okay, we appreciate you and stuff like that. You did great. I'm pretty sure the same thing is going to happen to Cody Rhodes down the road as well. I mean, I think he's still one of, if not the top seller, merch seller, at least one of them, one of the top ones. If he's not number one. But yeah, they started off with a little bit of hug, then went straight to the fisticuffs. Cena used the crutch of a basketball player, took over on Cody Rhodes. Uh, and Cody Rhodes would take over. Cena regrouped, got into five knuckle shuffle. Uh, Cody came back, hit his signature stuff as well. Cena got his first AA for a 2 count. Cody came back, hit a couple cutters and disaster kicks. Would have hit a pile driver for a 2 count. Cena would bounce back for a second AA. Then locked in the STFU. Um, this was after Cody went for a pop-up powerbomb, nailed it, got a 2 count, but Cena was able to transition that to a STFU. Match keeps going. They go outside. Cena hits a code red on the floor. Clears the table for a AA number 3 that hit where Cody landed on the Spanish announce table. Um, this gets him a 2 count. Cody dodged a turnbuckle bomb, hit the crossroads for a 2 count. Uh, a leg drop from the top rope. Uh, then a AA number 4 for what it is, another 2 count. Yeah, I think I've been so detailed about this one because this one count how many AAs, attitude adjustments John Cena got. Should have turned this into a drinking game, but oh well. Flip it back, rewind this part, then, or if you did watch the match, I hope you did turn it to a drinking game. Would have been a lot of fun. Then they went outside the ring, fought out there a little bit, uh, got some tables pulled out and everything else. Of course, tables going to draw the biggest pop. Uh, but they went underneath the stage. The elevator came up, and you guessed it, it was uh, Cody on Cena's shoulders. Guess what happened? You're right, folks. AA number 5 on the ramp. Uh, Cody undoes a turnbuckle, nails Cena. Then Cena was able to um, regroup and down the STFU. Cody versus AA into hat trick crossroads for 2. So now we got all counted here. We got 5 AAs from John Cena, 5 crossroads for Cody Rhodes. Cody goes to hit John with the belt, 2 AAs, and an avalanche AA, 1, 2. Cody kicks out. Cena goes for another avalanche AA on the table. Uh, Cody escapes that, then turns it into a avalanche Cody cutter. Cody gave him a salute. Hit one more crossroads number 6. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and new WWE Undisputed Champion is Cody Rhodes. This is his second reign at it as champion. Nice little show of respect after the match. You know, they hugged, shook hands. Uh, Cena handed him the belt, all that good stuff. Looked like Cena was taking a bow. You know, saying, yes, it's my last SummerSlam, probably the last time I'll be in MetLife Stadium as a performer. Kind of soaking it up the moment. And I'm thinking, wow, they're kind of letting this linger for a little bit. Where's the credits? And of course, the music hits. And I even was like, oh, everything going on, not gonna get into it, but everything going on. Last person I expect to show up. Okay, say from the last person I would expect to show up will be Brock Gold Damn Lesnar. Yes, he came out, was focused, kept staring down John Cena, took the vest off, took the hat off, rushed in, dodged a clothesline, hit John Cena with a F5, uh, grabs his vest, puts the hat back on, and leaves. And got a good reception from the crowd. Um, Book fun. Let's go ahead and say it. Yes, the uh, holier than neuter monks crowd is um, making their opinions known, but that's got opinions. But I should have guessed something. Should have guessed something when Triple H, when asked about another person, Triple H's response was, "Hey, allegations are just that, allegations. That's all they are now." But looks like it's going to be Brock Lesnar going to have one more match with John Cena, and from what has been said, boys. Um, but like I said, I'll talk more about this come Thursday's Spot Show live stream, so check it out. But this concludes this year's SummerSlam recap, which I need to quit using recapping on these videos. I need to come up with something else because I'm pretty sure WWE might one day be like, "Hey, you can't use Raw recap or SmackDown recap, SummerSlam recap, or WrestleMania recap. Just can't use recap no more. Sorry about your damn luck." Anyway, uh, I digress. But other than that, you folks have a good one. Take it easy. And until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Ronald Ray here saying thank you for checking out my video. If you don't mind, go ahead and click that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and share this video with family and friends. I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe to RP2 Vision, where I cover the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. Now, don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified when my other weekly content is available, like Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, WWE Raw recap, and AEW Dynamite recap. I also have 2 live streams. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., it's Spot Show live stream, where I discuss the latest news in professional wrestling. And on Friday nights at 8 o'clock p.m., it's Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where I discuss the good old days of professional wrestling. When wrestling was wrestling, wrestling was real because it's still real to us. Folks, have a good one and take it easy.